Well, this is Jan Onstadt, Senior Sales Director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. So sorry for the technical issues we've been having, and I'm glad to be here. How about you? Well, be sure that you show up in the comments. We're giving you a whole week to watch and make comments. And every time you comment, just as you're watching, comment. And you'll go in the Spinny Wheel drawing for something fun and free. Fun is good, but free is even more fun, right? So, how about that topic of fragrance? Like, what all do you know about fragrance? Oh, I forgot to put my banner back up here. Let me try that again. There we go. How much do you know about fragrance? I don't know that much. I just know if I like it or if I don't like it, right? And so I wanted to share with you, just invite you to come along on the journey while I learn more about it along with you. But before we get started, you know what? I got to tell you, I do love my Mary Kay. I have been a part of this company since God was a baby. And next month is my zillionth anniversary. Yes, I can't even believe it. A zillion years in Mary Kay. And so, yes, I've been around the block a time or two, and I still don't know that much about fragrance. So, see, you too could be good at this. But I wanted to just share with you right now, during the month of March, just a few more days, to dip your toe in the water is only $10. Only $10. Now, I had a prayer in my heart for change when I showed up at that facial table at my friend's house. And I know that there are other women with a prayer in their hearts for change, and you know them. You know who they are. It might even be you. So I'm just going to invite you to watch this video along with me today. It's a real quickie. And this is one of my favorite people in Mary Kay. I love her story. And let me see if I can get that pulled up for you. I can. Here it is. How about this?
I served 20 years in the Navy and retired. And now I get to show people how to take better care of their skin. I love it. My girlfriend who was on the ship with me, she started her Mary Kay business, and I fell in love with the business opportunity first. Once I got my starter kit, that's when I tried the products and then fell in love with the products. In the Navy, I was always told what to do. Even still being a commander, I still had a boss that I had to report to. So being able to go from time being dictated to you're in control of your time and you get to choose what you want to do was one of the hardest things that I had to go through because I didn't know how to structure my time and structure my day. Figuring out what you like to do is the best advice I would give right now. And once you figure that out, a lot of things will fall into place. So I love being able to get up in the morning and take my little one to the bus stop, watch him get on the bus, wave to him as the bus passes by. I get to go work out at 7:30 now, which is still kind of early, but it's on my own time and my own schedule. I love being able to take day dates with my husband during the day now, which never happened before. I don't even know if we ever went on a date in my 20 years in the Navy. I love my life. I love my life right now. I love that I chose Mary Kay because I have the best girlfriends that anyone can ask for on the planet. I love that I get to work this business around my family. I love that I get to show my kids how to work a business and to make goals and not hit goals and to pick yourself back up and to keep going. I love the fact that I get to sit down with women and help them take better care of their skin, as well as share this opportunity with them, the best opportunity on the planet. I am Kimberly George, and my Mary Kay business just fits me.
Nice. Nice. I love that. And I second her thought on the best girlfriends are here in our Mary Kay world. Whoops, I forgot to turn that off. Okay. So, anyway, yes, and that our kids can grow up watching how to become an entrepreneur. Our kids are entrepreneurs, and I don't know that I would have been as supportive as a mom if I had not walked that journey myself. Well, tonight we're talking about fragrance, and I want to just share some facts with you. And like I said, I don't know this off the top of my head. I'm going to share some notes that I have. Did you know that 90% of all women today use fragrance? 90%. Holy cow. 75% of annual fragrance sales are made in November and December. So it's an amazing gift, and Mother's Day is coming up. The fragrance market is $11 billion worldwide. That's currently larger than the skincare and color market. Wow. Fragrance can make you feel sensual, chic, important, confident, mysterious, sexy, and natural. Mary Kay spends up to, are you ready for this? This is mind blowing. Mary Kay spends up to 2 years to create each of our very special fragrances. Now, that makes me have a better appreciation. 2 years to design them and create them. There are 3,000 materials a fragrance house may choose from to create a fragrance. Usually, it takes 75 to 200 ingredients in a fragrance. Holy cow. No wonder there are so many designer fragrances, right? So many different ways you can go with that. The fragrance you admire on someone else may not be as pleasing on you when you try it on yourself. Our body chemistry may react differently to fragrance. Well, I knew that. I know you knew that too. So most fragrances linger no more than a few hours, usually 4. Did you know that? I didn't know that, but I'm going to talk a little bit about how to make your fragrance longer lasting. Fragrances can help change your mood. Yes. Empty fragrance bottles work well as sachets. Did not know that. Medication can affect fragrance on your skin. When your skin does not hold fragrances well, apply after a bath while your skin is still moist. The moisture will help hold fragrance on the skin. Balms, cream, or lotion formula work well for a woman whose fragrances never seem to last. Dreams and memories create a fragrance. You know, there's an emotional tie to what we perceive in an olfactory way. Well, scents have an undeniable influence on our emotions and moods. They can transport us to distant memories, soothe our nerves, or even energize us for the day ahead. From the calming aroma of lavender to the invigorating scent of citrus, fragrances have the power to evoke a wide range of emotional responses. And so we're going to delve into some of those emotions, but we're also going to just give you some of those things that can have that effect. What's the link between smell and mood? How can it affect your mood? Well, the connection between sense and emotion is deeply rooted in our biology. Our sense of smell is directly linked to the limbic system. So you know what? This is getting real deep in the science part, right? This is the brain's emotional center, which plays a significant role in mood regulation. The connection is why certain scents can evoke memories, trigger emotions, or even impact our behavior. Understanding how smells affect your mood is essential for harnessing their potential to enhance our emotional well-being, allowing us to utilize special fragrances to influence our state of mind in various situations. So, you know, that's powerful to know fragrance can have that big of an impact where it can trigger memories, trigger emotions. It can trigger a dream. It's very powerful. All right, music. Did you know that fragrances have notes? Well, I used to be a junior high band director before Mary Kay. I never thought of, you know, the comparison between fragrance notes and what I did. So this is how it works. The top note is the very first impression that you receive from a fragrance. It's the most identifiable. It evaporates, but it never altogether disappears. Instead, it softens. So the top note is the brightest note in a fragrance. That's why when you squirt it out of the bottle and somebody smells it right off, it's just too much, too soon. And so you have to let it settle in just a little bit. And that's the middle note. That is the heart of the fragrance. As a fragrance begins to blend with your body chemistry about 10 minutes after applying, the essence of the fragrance reaches its deepest intensity. So the bottom note, so top note, middle note, bottom note. The bottom note is the final stage. A fragrance usually lasts 1 to 3 hours after application. Well, just a while ago, I said probably no more than 4, right? This is when the fragrance is the most harmonious, a point where all the notes have molded gently together. Wow. I mean, this is a real, it's the dance between art and science on how they produce fragrance. Well, now you've heard of the different levels of fragrance like eau de cologne, eau de toilette, eau de parfum, extrait de parfum, and perfume oil. So eau de cologne is the lowest level, about 2 to 4% perfume oil. Eau de toilette is the next step up, which is about 15% of the perfume oil. Eau de parfum, they are a popular sweet spot on the fragrance scale, and that is between 15 and 20% of perfume oil. And then extrait de parfum is it says these long-acting bad boys contain 20, 30, and even 40% of perfume oil. And so perfume oil is the purest form of that. So those are some levels. Most of ours are eau de parfum. And so I'm going to also talk about the types. And, you've heard of a fruity floral. There's this whole wheel that I took off of, guess what? Google. And it talks about floral notes, orientals, and when you combine the two, they call those florientals, fresh notes, and woody notes. So in just a minute, I'm going to introduce some of our fragrances and let you know more about them. But I also want to talk about how you can make the fragrance last longer is to layer. And that means you take a shower in the fragrance. You use the body lotion of the fragrance or the whipped shea body butter. And then you use the eau de parfum so that as one layer fades, another one comes alive. So let me just introduce you to some of our fragrances. And one of our more popular is our Bella Bollara. And this is fruity notes with added florals. So it's kind of the fruity floral, if you will. And let me see if I can get some more information on this. Top notes are nectarine, apricot, middle note, rose petals, jasmine, and bottom note, blonde woods and cool moss. Now, I would never think to put those things together in combination, but remember those 3,000 ingredients that they have to choose from that bring something up. But look at how different the top, the middle, and the bottom notes are for our Bella Bollara. This is one of our most popular fragrances. And then, of course, there's a cousin, and that is Bollara. Not Bella Bollara, but Bollara. It's an eau de parfum. It is a blend of floral, creamy notes. And let me just tell you a little bit more about that. It is sophisticated and confident. It has the top note, San Joaquin fig, opal lotus flower. I have no idea what that is. Do you? If you do, put it in the comments. I want to know. The middle notes are snowdrop flower. I have no idea. Gold acacia blossoms. And the bottom notes, milky sandalwood and cotton musk. I mean, doesn't this make you curious to get together with your consultant? And like, what is that all about? Let's smell that. All right. Well, I don't have my thinking of you eau de parfum with me. I don't know why, but it is in that woody floral, when we're talking about woody notes and floral notes, it combines those two. But we also have Live Fearlessly Eau de Parfum, which is considered a woody floral. And so that has creamy vanilla, spring freesia, French violet, rose, and pink honeysuckle. I mean, just makes you want to try it. It really does. And these are just the women's fragrances. We have the men's fragrances here in a minute too, if I can find them. Okay. So anyway, then we have Forever Diamonds. Here it is. Forever Diamonds. Yes, this is a beautiful scent. It is considered a floral fruity, and it is an eau de parfum. It is a white floral fragrance featuring notes of tuberose and jasmine with sparkling apricot and peach fruits. Now, isn't it funny how you know about the beet controversy, right? Like some people love beets, and other people, no matter how many times they try it, it tastes like dirt. Well, I'm one of those that beets taste like dirt. So, it's the same thing with fragrance. Some of them are going to be great on you, and maybe some not so much, no matter what it says on this little paper right here. How about Enchanted Wish? Oh, that is this is my favorite bottle. And it matters how it feels in your hand, right? And I just love the little crown top. I think of how people, grandmas used to collect fragrance bottles, and this one is so pretty. So Enchanted Wish, this is an eau de toilette. So this fragrance opens up with crisp, watery notes, orange, oil Brazil, and white pineapple. Elegant and charming middle notes of peony and passion fruit with a warm background of brown sugar. Brown sugar. It's like, making something in your kitchen. Illuminating musk and warm amber. So that is Enchanted Wish. So be sure and check in with your consultant. Be sure to get in the comments. We want to make sure that you get in the drawing. All right. How about Cityscape? Cityscape. This is one of my favorites on here, and this is considered an ambery oriental. Red currants twisted with fresh pink pepper leads to spicy, sweet Phantomia orchid and vanilla beans wrapped with velvety amber notes. I feel like I'm on an episode of Top Chef. What about you? I do love that. And, I don't have the stats and the details, but I got to tell you, this new Boundless Blue in this gorgeous Picasso box, it is so beautiful. And that fragrance is brand new and sold out so quickly. It's limited edition, but I mean, it smells like the ocean, smells clean, smells beautiful, light, crisp. Nothing like any of our other ones. So I'll be anxious to find out, what category does this actually fit into, so I can be educated about it. Well, how about for the guys? Yeah, let me see if I've got some information for the guys here. Yes. Okay, so the guys, let's find our high intensity cologne. High intensity. It's an ambery oriental. You heard me say that about Cityscape just a minute ago. So high intensity, Mary Kay High Intensity is sophisticated and confident. It starts with top notes of icy black fennel and silver sage, moves to the middle notes of black tea and violet leaf, and then bottom notes royal king, wood, and amber. And this is a very popular one. Very, very popular. Oh, you know what? I forgot one of the women's. This is let me back the truck up. This is Illuminea. And I do not have the details about Illuminea, but I'm going to say this is an oriental. It is a strong, here it is. Spicy floral is what it's called. Mandarin, quince, Pink pepper and morning dew are the top notes. Middle notes are red apricot, orange blossom, scarlet peony, water lotus, and honeysuckle. And the bottom note, Florentine iris absolute, violet leaves, cashmere woods, vanilla, and white moss. I mean, if that doesn't get your curiosity up, I don't know what does, but that is very elegant as well. All right, back to the men. All right. I forgot to say that there's a husband and wife team here. The cityscape for women, there's also a cityscape for men. See, it's designed like the skyline, right? So the cityscape for men is also a woody aromatic. It starts with Italian bergamot, French lavender, and pepper. I said I don't think of pepper as being in your fragrance, but like I said, it sounds like the kitchen. And then middle notes, geranium oil, Egypt orpur. I don't know what that is. It's ORPUR. It has also orange flower and whiskey barrel accord. I love that. So you can, really enjoy that. And the bottom notes are cedarwood, sandalwood, patchouli oil, Indonesian orpur, whatever that is, ORPUR, vetiver, amber, and Mediterranean rock rose. What is Mediterranean rock rose? I have no idea. See how much I don't know about this? So I'm certainly not an expert by any sense of the imagination, but I do know that there's only a handful of fragrance curators in the world. And we have our own perfumer. So that is amazing. That I think that's super amazing. Now here is True Original. It has a slide off box. Let me see if just push down on it and it comes out True Original. And this one is not on my list to tell you more about, but I do have some customers that love True Original. So yeah, it's very manly. What can I say? So I just think, and then our Domain fragrance for men, Domain. It's more outdoorsy, woodsy. It's crisp Macintosh, desert sage are the top notes. Middle notes, juniper berry and icy mint. Bottom notes, black vanilla bean and musk. So I have to tune up my olfactory senses to be able to pick up those. I often think if I've ever watched any of those shows like Top Chef, like how do they know? Because I don't have that great of taste buds apparently to really know what I am tasting and the combination of it and what, to break down the ingredients. So I hope you had a little bit of fun with fragrance. And I really want to recommend that you get with your consultant and find out which one can be your signature scent. So you can be part of the 90% of all women who use fragrance and have some fun with it. Have some fun figuring out which one is me and really speaks to me and triggers good mood feelings. Well, for me, it's this new Boundless Blue for sure. So check with your consultant, see if she has any while you still can get them. All right. Well, if you haven't commented yet, hop in the comments. You have a week to watch this. And next week, we'll be doing our Spinny Wheel. We didn't have any comments last week. So I was just talking to myself. It's like spitting into the wind, right? Anyway, I would love to have you on here and know that you came on and learned a little bit about fragrance right alongside me. All right. See you next week. Can't wait. Bye-bye.